has been nearly 8 months since a devastating earthquake and powerful aftershocks rocked the island nation of Haiti, killing hundreds of thousands of people, leaving a countryside in ruins. Since then, a best-selling author and a group of dedicated volunteers from right here in Metro Detroit have been hard at work at a mission in Port-au-Prince.
Moving story. They're building a better life for the orphans there. Fox News' Amy Lange sees it all firsthand.
It's odd to say for a place that's so ravaged, but I am really looking forward to going back down there.
There is Haiti, and best-selling author, journalist, and screenwriter Mitch Albom is on a mission.
This plane is full of love and full of people and full of a lot of other things, but we'll empty it all off, and the kids will be happy to see what we're bringing.
What they're bringing is hope on board a plane donated for this trip by auto racing mogul Roger Penske, full of tools and supplies and presents for the children at an orphanage in Port-au-Prince. And for these volunteers, there's no looking back.
First of all, where we're going is called the Caring and Sharing Mission. It was started about 35 years ago by a couple of Detroit pastors.
It's where the Detroit muscle crew will be working for the next 4 days. The masons so desperately needed to rebuild. Plumbers, electricians, carpenters, jacks of all trades, and they've invited us along for the ride.
It's 100 degrees. Here we are.
Here we are, a city of tents in a country struggling to pick up the pieces, let alone rebuild, after the January earthquake that killed 200,000 people and destroyed nearly that many homes. It's estimated more than 1 million people are still displaced. On any street, you'll see damaged buildings and piles of rubble on another colorful artwork hanging from a fence masking the tent city behind it.
We all remember the images of the presidential palace. You can see behind me here, not much has changed. Across the street, the tent city, where 2,800 people are still living in squalor. And there's not much confidence things will change.
This country is about misery everywhere. Asian future, we don't have no future right now. I don't think this country is going to rebuild.
It seems there are tent cities everywhere. No refrigeration, porta-johns for bathrooms, trickling faucets, bathing in a filthy fountain, reports of rape and prostitution in these ramshackle dwellings.
She say there's not a life out here because when it's raining, you can't do anything. There's not a life in here.
But here, there is a life, and as the volunteers pull into the Caring and Sharing mission, there is joy. The first reports after the earthquake were that the mission was destroyed and the kids were killed. That wasn't the case. Although the school building crumbled, the kids were not hurt. But it became Mitch's mission to repair and rebuild this place with money raised through his Hole in the Roof Foundation. Anywhere from 30 to 70 children of all ages live here, and their bathrooms were literally holes in the ground. Baths were out of a bucket pulled from the well, and there was barely a kitchen. Back in April, the Detroit Muscle Crew, as they came to call themselves, started on the kitchen, began building bathrooms, and built the first showers the children would ever know. Now they're back with even more volunteers, and they're ready to keep going.
These are the things that we need to concentrate.
The amount of work to do might seem daunting. Roofs on the showers, tiling everywhere, finishing the new kitchen and bathrooms.
We need to start back here.
And they need to repair and repaint the dorms. The goal is to get the kids back inside. They've been sleeping in tents or on the ground, some on cardboard instead of mattresses. Many afraid to be inside since the earthquake. The memories still fresh.
All the kids crying, the little kids, they was crying and praying.
Now those prayers are being answered by a group of guys with serious skills and big hearts who are about to transform this mission with a little help from their friends, the kids.
It's crazy. You know, to have foreign peoples coming all over the country, you know, you don't know them, you've never met them before, you know, and they're just helping you out. That's great.
The kids give us energy, and so that kind of, and plus the camaraderie has been great. Everybody just wants to be here and pay it forward.
I just want to thank you guys for coming down here and repairing here for the kids. Make it feel like more like a home than just an orphanage. As here, it's just like it's home, it's family.
You are the ground I stand on. You are my word. Someone I can depend on.
A big family with big, joyful voices whose home is about to get a whole lot better. In Port-au-Prince, Haiti, Amy Lange, Fox 2 News.
Paying it forward. It's amazing what can happen.
A lot of pain, but a lot of hope as well. Yeah.
Amy and her photographer Mike Shore will be on the 9 tomorrow to talk about their experience.
And coming up tomorrow on Fox 2 News at 10, you'll meet the people living at the mission and the volunteers making some major changes there.
If you